Hello friends, Koolio here and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we are playing some more Magic MANASTRIKE. I've actually been having a lot of fun with this game, which is honestly surprising for me because I'm really bad at Clash Royale games, you know, like this style of games, but I've actually been having quite a lot of success with this game. So I'm going to show you a deck that I've been working with that I think is a lot of fun. But before we get into that, I got to let you guys know, for full disclosure, this video is actually sponsored by BlueStacks, so you can actually see the user interface that I'm playing with right now. Now, the reason why I decided to accept this offer and show you guys Magic MANASTRIKE is because I have a lot of you guys ask me what is my emulator of choice, and it's got to go with BlueStacks. I pretty much record all of my gameplay videos using BlueStacks. Now, when it comes to actually playing Magic MANASTRIKE on BlueStacks, I actually find it to be a better experience than playing on your mobile device. The reason why is because you have your finger like in front of your face the whole time as you're playing, and it's kind of hard to get like precision on placing units and stuff. But here on BlueStacks, you don't. You just have the mouse. It's easy to play. You can even do multi-instancing if you want to play like 2 different accounts. And they even have inbuilt like controls if you want to do hotkeys and stuff to really like kind of pick up your speed on playing and things like that. So let's go ahead and actually jump in. Let's play the game. And I want to show you guys the deck that I'm running right now. Now I'm playing as Jace Beleren, a blue deck. Now the deck that I'm currently running is centered all around focusing specifically kind of on one specific unit, but you can kind of push it up to 3 units. Now, the unit that I'm kind of focusing on with this deck is the Ninja of the Deep Hours, who has the ability of Shroud. Now, basically what you kind of want to do with this deck is flood either one side of the field with a bunch of your units while dropping the Ninja of the Deep Hour on the other side of the field, making it so your enemy are focusing on your large group of enemies or a large group of minions or creatures, while your Ninja of the Deep Hour is just walks straight up to the buildings and attacks the buildings and takes them down. So it's a lot of fun. Now, if you want to boost that up, if you really want to do massive amounts of damage on the enemy building, it's a combination of these 2 right here. First is the Clockwork Beetles. It flies in the air and range attacks both ground and air units. 3 units are summoned at once. Now, this one, the Clockwork Beetle, is mainly used for attacking. If you can get this combo off just right, it can do an immense amount of damage to an enemy tower. Specifically if you have them backed up with the Aethereal Ancient. Now this card is incredible, but it's kind of hard to pull off. Now it has a lot of HP, but it's a pretty slow moving card, so you have to kind of summon your Clockwork Beetles at just the right moment. But if you do happen to have your Clockwork Beetles right next to Aethereal Ancient, it will turn them into Ethereal. Ethereal units, allies cannot be targeted by enemies. So it's a lot of fun if you can get these 2 comboed off, because then basically they have to deal with this monstrous Leviathan, this monstrous Aether Squall, in order to even get these Clockwork Beetles down, which are the ones that'll do most of the damage. So it's a pretty fun deck. It's a little difficult to pull off, but there are a couple of things that kind of help out in that regard. The main one that really helps out is the Hysterical Blindness. Throwing this down, because it's only a 2 mana cost, can really save your neck. And specifically, if you're trying to pull off this combo and you find yourself being overwhelmed by the enemy, this one is fantastic to use. Specifically, if you throw down Jace right afterwards, using his ability, which allows him to summon 2 like mirage images of himself, illusions, to attack your enemies. Really good for taking down the enemy planeswalker as well. So let's go ahead, let's jump into a battle. Hopefully I actually win this, because to be honest with you, like I've been doing pretty decent, I have to say. Like I've been having a lot of fun with this deck, but it is kind of difficult to pull off. So here we go. Richio 28. I just hit rank 3, by the way, over 300 trophies, so, or whatever they're called in this game. Here we go. Honestly, I really don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this off. So let's go ahead and drop these guys up there. Okay, we got the Aether Squall there. I'm gonna back these guys up with this. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop down the Aether Squall down there. Give it a second to move, and then I'm gonna drop down the Clockwork Beetles just right behind it. Now what that's gonna do is make it so these guys basically can't even get attacked. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And look at that. Look at the amount of damage that they're doing to that tower right there. It's absolutely insane, and they can't really do a lot to the enemy. So we can probably take that down with this. Throw down Jace in the background. Let's go ahead and pull these guys up top. And then let's go ahead and blind this. Use Jace's ability. Took down the tower. Okay, we are in a somewhat decently strong position. If I don't lose that tower. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're okay. Sweet. Okay, here we go. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. So basically what I can do now is just start dropping down a bunch of enemies up the top right. Okay, once we get into... Okay, here we go, here we go. So we gotta get ourselves... No, I'm not gonna waste that. That should be fine. Ooh, that was a good play on his part. But now we're just gonna start trying to drop down. Let's see, what do we want to do up here? What do we want to do? Let's do this. Okay, now that we've gotten into MANASTRIKE, we're gonna start dropping all of our units up at the top right, basically trying to cycle through our deck as fast as we possibly can. The reason why we want to do that is so we can drop down as many of these ninjas in the bottom right as we possibly can get onto the field to attack their main tower. It's a little bit of a difficult play to pull off, but if you can do it, it's an absolute blast, and it's really, really frustrating for the enemy team. So basically throwing down your blindness to disorient the enemy units, while throwing down Jace to try to take care of them. Using blindness to protect all of your units. Oh, we might actually lose. Sudden death, sudden death. Here we go. This is gonna be a pretty difficult one. We gotta get ourselves that ninja. If we can get that ninja pulled up. Ugh! I need my ninja, I need my ninja. Get in there, ninja! Get in there! Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a close one. Oh, you know what I just realized? You know what I just realized? Oh! 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 Yes! Yes, we did it! Oh, that was so freaking crazy. Oh man, so yes, it is a very, it's a pretty interesting deck to pull off. If you can do it though, it's absolutely crazy, and it's really, really hard to counter unless you have specific buildings that you can drop down to make it so like they pull your ninja away. But you really gotta like, you gotta be a little bit slow at first, but the hysterical blindness just helps protect your side of the field while you're defending it. But man, so there you guys go. Again, if you guys are interested in playing this game on BlueStacks, I will have a link down below for you guys to download the game. It's an absolute blast. I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. And if you guys want to see more videos here for Magic MANASTRIKE, let me know down below in the comments. Also hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, which was crazy. And also subscribe for more mobile gaming videos coming soon. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.